Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Browns offense starting in dream position, beginning with a 1st and goal to go. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
He's going to have his work cut out for him. We'll see how much wiggle room he gets against the #1 rush defense in the league.
Well, if recent history is an indicator, he's going to have a tough time. Not going to be a lot of room there. They have really shut down running lanes. But guess what? He's willing to take the challenge.
Mason going to get it on 1st down.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Mason.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Mason. And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. On 1st and 10, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Watson off play action.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Odafe Owe able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On the ground again, it's Mason.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. The Browns now at 2-5 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to have a Browns first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Straight ahead, here's Mason.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll hand it to Mason.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
On the give, it's Mason. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Here's Mason.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Watson now to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
To throw is Watson. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But
the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweater.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that.
The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together.
You got 3.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 2nd down and 6 now.
Watson. And some room to roam now. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now it's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
To the right goes Mason.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
45 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Now it's Mason.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there.
With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the 3rd quarter with their first touchdown.
And the Browns getting set to go. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. On first down, it's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch him by surprise.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. Second and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
And they'll go again with Mason.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now they run. It's Mason. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
58 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try the air now with Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far. But 2nd and 13 here.
Right back to Njoku.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 17. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Draw play, Mason. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On first down, Watson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Out of the gun, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Mason. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10. Looking to throw. Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. In a division game, is